Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I have a new video for you and I want to talk about all of the pans that I've hit in the second quarter of the year. So I did one of these videos at the end of March, should have been the end of March, for all the pans I hit in the first quarter of the year. And since today is the last day of June, I'm gonna share with you all the pans that I've hit in this second quarter of the year. So last quarterly video, I just had them all in a random order and kind of grouped them together as in what palette they were in. This time I have actively kept a list. When I hit pan, I wrote it down, so this is in order of me hitting pan. There are some palettes that you will continue to see as I've hit multiple pans in there, and there are some palettes that only have one pan. There is a slight theme to this, and you will see it when I get to it. I will explain. And I've also kept a list of with what project I hit pan if it was in a project. So either I've hit pan in it through my A to Z project, my panless eyeshadows project, or on my own. So yeah. Also, I've noticed in my last few videos that me using my television as a background isn't the best idea, because I don't know if you can see the whatever that is, but I just love this so much. And it has music and everything, so when I'm done filming I'm totally gonna listen to the music, because this is Rivendell and I love it. Also, I will link the channel down below that I use most of the times for my backgrounds for my videos, so you can check out the videos if you would like. But anyway, let me know if this is bothering you, or maybe if I should move. I don't know. Let me know. Then onto the list. I have kept the list here. Last quarter, so last 3 months, January, February, March, I hit 19 pans. And yeah, we'll see if I beat that number. I think that's quite a lot of pans, but I've been on a roll lately, so let's check it out. The first palette that I'm going to start with is my Nabla Dreamy palette. Now this is going to come back a lot in this spread, because I've been loving this palette so much. The first pan that I hit in the second quarter is Vanitas. That's how you say it. This color right here. And it was through my A to Z project pan. If I'm looking this way, that's where my notes are, so I'm sorry. So that is the first one. Then I've hit pan in a single from Nabla, and it is this one. This is Entropy. Okay, it's not gonna focus, but that's that one. And this was also through my A to Z project pan. Then I have another single, this time from Glam Shop. Maybe I should leave the singles in the palettes. That's it. And it was this one right here, which is called Kiwi Purple. And I've hit pan in that through Panless eyeshadows. Then this is where the theme starts. I've hit pan in the first eyeshadow of my Makeup Revolution Elf palette, and this one is the first, and this is a very simple cream, matte cream shade, and that is kind of my theme for this quarter of the year. I have been working on pretty much all of my cream colored matte eyeshadows, using them as a way to set my eyeshadow base. There's a fly. That's annoying. So yeah, once I've hit pan in one, I moved on to another one randomly, so you'll see some of those. But this was the first one, so I hit pan on that, not in a project, just by myself. Then the next shade is Wild Child from the ABH Nervino palette, and I've hit pan in this through my A to Z project. Back to Nabla Dreamy, I hit pan in Illusion, this one, it's a simple matte brown, and this was in, ooh, almost dropped it, in my Pan Those eyeshadows. Another one from Pan Those eyeshadows was Satin from Glam Shop, which is this one. And back to Nabla Dreamy, I've hit pan in Byzantine, I'm not sure. This gold one, this was not in a project, I've just been using that on my own. And then also the next one I hit was this one, Dogma, and this was also one that wasn't in a project. Then I have a pan in my Colourpop Nude Mood, and it was in the shade Bluffing. So we're back on the theme. This one seems to have taken me a little bit longer, but that's this one, and this was also not in a project. And back to the Nabla Dreamy, I've hit pan in Immaculate, which is right here, and that was in my Pan Those eyeshadows. So that was it for this palette, these four here, and then this one I all hit in this quarter of the year. Yeah, I love this palette. It's really, really nice. And then I hit pan in Noble, which is this shade right here. And this, that's a tiny pan. This was in my A to Z project pan. I hit pan in Dreamer from the ABH Nervino palette. Right here, also a tiny pan. This was also in my A to Z project. Then I hit pan in the shade Almond from the Glam Shop Z Colorum palette. There it is. So another matte beige with pan. Then we're back at Zoeva Blank Fusion. I hit pan in Question of Taste, which is this matte brown right here. This took me ages. This was in my A to Z project pan. Then I have the Makeup Revolution Birds of Paradise, I think it's called, palette, and I've hit pan in the shade Fiesta. Don't know if you can tell, there's the pan. This was not in any project. I was using it in conjunction to a shadow that was in a project, and this was a very buttery, kind of like movable formula, so quite easy to hit pan. Then next I hit pan in Kozak from the Glam Shop Remix palette, and this was in my Pan Those eyeshadows. Another one from my Revolution Elf palette. This was number 22, which is right here, and this was also in my A to Z project. This doesn't have a name, but I swapped a shade out that was practically the same, so I picked this one and I hit pan in that. Then I hit pan in the shade Of Quartz from my Colourpop Miss Bliss palette. That is right there. There, you can see. And this was also in my A to Z project. Then we're back at the Birds of Paradise palette by Makeup Revolution. I have pan in the shade Jungle. And this was in my pan those eyeshadows, and this was the shade I was using Fiesta with. So I wore Jungle on my lower lash line and then put Fiesta over it. So yeah, hit pan in that. Then for my Glam Shop Remix palette, I hit pan in the shade Light Beige, which is a light beige, as you can see. Strange shape of pan, but yep, that's that one. And then I moved on to, let me get it, the shade Simply Beige, also from Glam Shop, and this is in my singles palette. There it is. Hit pan in that one. Those shades were all not in project. Then I hit pan in a shade from the Magic Mini palette by Juvia's Place. And I did not expect to hit pan in this, but I did. This is the shade Boronu. And as you can see, there's a tiny pan in that. So this was also not in a project. And then the last two shades are kind of spoilers for my Pan Those eyeshadows. So if you don't want to see spoilers for that, I'm not sure if that video is already up. If it's already up, I'll link it. Go watch it, maybe. But anyway, the last two shades I hit pan in were Late Bloomer from my Zoeva Blank Fusion palette, excuse me. There it is. And the other one is Christmas Bauble, and this is from Glam Shop too, and it is this silver glittery one, which you cannot see what is eyeshadow and what is pan. I'm pretty sure also some flakes just fell off and into where I have hit pan. Yeah, but I'm counting it as pan because I'm sure I saw pan one day, and if it got lost again, that's okay. I mark it as hit pan. It counts, okay, it counts. Okay, and that was all. Those were all the pans that I've hit this quarter. And that's a total of 25. So I've beat the first round. Not that I was trying to beat it, but that's pretty good. 25 pans is a lot, for me at least. And yeah, I don't know if the third quarter will be this successful because I'm running out of simple beige shades to pan, but I'm gonna try and hit pan in eyeshadows anyway. I have my pan as eyeshadows still going, and my A to Z project, I have one eyeshadow left, so I might start another project. I might throw in new shades, I might spice it up, whatever, I don't know yet. If you want to see that, or if you have any ideas for me, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And then now I'm gonna indulge myself into the wonderful world of Rivendell, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Also, I forgot to just say this, but do you love it how you can see my hair growing? Do you remember the first video where my head was shaved and now I already have this much hair on my head? It's insane to me, it's insane. I love it. Well, I'm not loving it right now because I don't know what to do with it, but I love seeing the growth, the process. It's kind of fun that, yeah, I'm not not dedicating videos to it, but because I'm making videos you can see it grow. Okay, I'm rambling, whatever. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!